am in Brooklyn, and so I wanted to come and chat with you all about your 90-91 method. How's it going? And how are you applying it to achieving that goal at the end of Q3? So for me, it's been a bit of a whirlwind in that I've changed my location. As I said at the top of this video, that I am in Brooklyn. You can see a little bit. I don't know. I'm on the patio here, and I so I've had to kind of juggle, all of the lifing things that happen. Even though I am also working the 90-91 method here, and I mentioned to you in the episode introducing the 90-91 method that my goal is to get um, two clients or contracts before the end of Q3. Well, I have upped that a bit, and now it's three clients because I joined the Exodus Summit Get Your Next Three Client Challenge. And with that, I've been working on my offer. I've been getting in community. I had both a meeting with my accountability partner this week. Um, like I said, I traveled here to New York, and so juggling all of that along with the day to day of working and taking care of my niece because we're both here um, has been great, uh, exhausting in a good way, and really having the 90-91 method as a guide to focus on the goal helps me to every day put a little bit more into achieving that goal daily. I think if I didn't have or I had not committed to using the method, I would have been scattered all over the place trying to do everything, which, if you're a Virgo, you know that you always start off with wanting to do and trying to do everything. But what this method actually helps you do is to focus on that one goal. Like I said before, it helps you start your day for 90 minutes with no distractions, cutting off the phone, the TV, all of the distractions, and for 90 minutes, an hour and a half, you are just focused on completing tasks related to that goal. It helped me do brain dumps on exactly what I wanted to offer, um, and really hone in on how I wanted to offer this. So, who my clients should be or will be. And one of the things that I got from my accountability partner, because again, I was trying to do everything and looking at the glass, I think, half empty. But one thing that my accountability partner, Naja, mentioned was to, one, stop trying to do it all. That was the first thing. And two was to just start talking about it. Get into every conversation, bring it up. No matter, what the situation, I've found that that's really easy to do. And it's not one of those things that it removes the hiccups that I was dreaming up and putting in the place of actually doing something. And that was another thing. I was, putting these obstacles, pretend, I call them pretend obstacles, in my way. And what it was doing was basically keeping me from doing anything, because I was like, oh, I have to do this and I have to do that, and I had this to-do list that was a mile long. And that was another thing. It's like, cut all of that out. That is not, what I need to concentrate on. I need to go back to my focus. I need to go back to what I want my results to be at the end of this week, at the end of this month, and what I want to come away with. And that's why joining the 3 client challenge with Exodus Summit, ASAP, um, was pivotal. Pivotal. It was critical, and it was a decision that I kept, kind of bouncing up and down. It's like, do I need to do this? And I think for me, I needed the community. I needed the push and the process of it all, to really hone in, because like I said, I got a lot going on right now. And so I want to, kind of alleviate the feeling of overwhelmness with a little bit more structure, if you will. The other thing that I did was I joined the Google AI Essentials certification, which I'm about to finish up. Actually, in another hour, so I'll be finished. And that's also going to aid in helping me get closer to my goal and closer to realizing the and building the offer, and producing that in a way that is uniquely me. So I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you are doing, how your 90-91 method is going, what you're focusing on, how it's working out for you. And are you starting at the top of the day? Are you starting your 90-91 method in the middle of your day, in the evenings when everybody is asleep and it's just you? How are you doing it? Let me know. I will say that coming to New York, I did have to pivot a bit on my timing, but every day I've been able to give it 90 minutes. And some of that has been kind of busy work, some of that's been research. Um, but every day I've been giving it 90 minutes. And I am eager to hear how you've been doing. So let me know in the comments. I read and look at all of them, and I want you to I want to say that we're going to continue our sweet spot challenge in this episode with, if you haven't already, please drop in the comments what your focus is, and also put in how you are applying your, like what time of day are you applying your 90 minutes. Is that in the morning, first thing in the morning, before you jump into all of the other things that's on your list of to-dos? Or are you carving out time for yourself to do that? And again, your 90-91 goal, your one goal, doesn't have to be work related. It doesn't have to be building a business related. It could be, you're wanting to lose 10 pounds in 90 days. And so, what if you do, are you working out in the morning? Are you working out in the afternoon? I want to know. I want to know what you're doing. All right, people. This has been great. I am so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you've joined the challenge, and I want you to um, get in your sweet spot and stay grateful. And we will see you in the next episode. Thanks so much. Bye.